All right. He is anxious this morning. We're at least an hour earlier than usual. Our day is earlier at the shop on Saturdays. Oh, the birds are singing. It's in the 30s, sun's shining, so overall it's pretty warm. But it's supposed to get quite warm today. I think our high today is 74 and sunny. So I doubt we'll have to turn on the AC, but it's probably going to get in the mid to high 70s. I hope we don't hit 80 inside, because then I start getting uncomfortable. Okay, come on. Bravo, come on. Bravo, no, now come on. See? Pay attention, which you don't know how to do. I know. Well, you do know how to pay attention, just not what I want you to. Isn't that true of all of us? Yeah, we can all pay attention, just maybe not what I should be paying attention to at the particular moment. Oh well. I was watching some interesting historical videos on knitting, and one little legend, whatever, about the invention of the knitting machine is that it came about, a man invented the knitting machine because his lady love paid more attention to her knitting than to him. Well, if that's the case, I doubt that a machine is going to change it. Nope, that's yuck. It's yuck. What are we doing here, Bravo? That would be an odd... Okay. I was hoping you weren't going to potty right there. And the ongoing potty log. Well, yeah, that's totally unintended. Potty record. So Bravo isn't accused of doing his business in unneighborly places. She didn't even see me at first. Bravo, you can do something, honey. Yeah, you didn't even wet the pole. And we will check our food pan over there, our little pie pan we put out for the mama dog we saw a few days ago. Bravo, quit pulling. No, we're not going to do that. Over here. Of course, we don't know if we're feeding her or the crows and squirrels or raccoons. Good spot. But yeah, the whole thing came up because my YouTube feed. Oh, there's still plenty of food there. Nobody took advantage of it yesterday. Okay, come on, let's leave it alone. You have food. Come on. So, yeah, we won't bring food tomorrow. So anyway, yeah, came up on my feed. It was a video about the historical accurateness of the knitted garments in Outlander, the series on, I think it started on Starz. I think it's a Starz production. Now it's on Netflix, I know. But yeah, I read those books. You almost got stepped on. See? That's the attention part. Big foot up. There you go. And I read the books a million years ago. Oh, Jamie. But anyway. And very few of the knitted garments are historically accurate. One thing is, I mean, I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Is if you look through any old historical, or even a museum website or something, if you see the knitted pieces, they're all very fine gauge. And not the big chunky knits that they wear on the show. The idea of big, thick wool, unless it was still on a sheep. Nope. It was unheard of. Come on now. Bravo. Good. Nope. Nope. Over here. What you doing? You gonna potty down there again? Okay, come on, let's get across the bridge. We got some fast people this morning. Yeah, I hear them, probably squirrels. Come on. We'll let them do their squirrel business this morning. We'll do dog business. But anyway, so those were totally inaccurate. Things like the hats, the tams, those were accurate. And of course, the woolen capes and tartans. Hold on. Okay, those weren't really knitted. The hats would have been likely knitted, but the tartans were woven in loom. But it was kind of fascinating. And then some of the things, come on now, over here, off the road. There you go. That's your corner, but I want you to stay off the pavement. Was that different techniques did show up just about 50 years later. So that was kind of cool. But the first thing I ever made in knitting was an Aran style sweater. And what I was very surprised to learn, the piece that I was just watching, was that only came about from the Aran Isles in like the 1920s. They're almost always in ecru or white, and that of course would not have been any kind of a working garment, true enough. But anyway, mostly it seems developed as a tourist idea to create an industry that didn't have any real historical, over here, significance, but other than the people in this area were industrious enough to have a great marketing idea. Aran sweaters being the ones with cables and different stitch patterns, usually in a vertical design, and what would look like stripes. And recently I had seen Matthew McConaughey on a podcast or something. He was wearing a gorgeous... No, that was a movie. And he was wearing a gorgeous Aran sweater. I have this one lady. She is such a joy whenever she comes in the shop. She came in yesterday, and she's one of those people that just amazes me. I believe she has 5 kids, and the children are so friendly, outgoing, and well-mannered. Just children that you expect they will be adults that do just fine. But anyway, so she has a sling, breastfeeding. They're all, I don't know. I've got to ask her sometime how old the oldest is. Because they're all young, it seems. And, but anyway, no, I think you found poo. We're not doing poo. No. No. Okay, let's go. Nope. Not going out for a snack. So anyway, she came in. She needed to get some more foot cream. And then she also got some candles and wax melts and things too. But what was hilarious? No, come on. This one fragrance that I have named Black Tie Lumberjack. It is sexy, man. No. And she had sniffed it while she was shopping for things, and of course I expressed how I felt about it, and she was like, oh, well, that one really didn't do it for her. Anyway, she messaged me a few minutes later, and she was coming back to get some of that, to get a bag of that. Come on. And whatever, because it was after hours by the time she got back, I'd just closed. And so I just met her outside. And she said something that just floored me, just because of the shock of it. And she was like, yeah, as I thought about it driving down the road. And she said, I think I got pregnant just smelling it. Oh gosh, it just shocked me. It was my great giggle for the day, because it's not very often people say something that shocks me. Other than maybe impertinence. Yeah, I've really gotten to the age where I think of people's languages. You impertinent little lad. But anyway, it's still friggin' hilarious. And she did message me later on in the evening, that is so sexy. And I do agree. Come on. There you go. But yeah, it really does. Just that fragrance, dang. It just makes me think. Comes in with a flannel axe over his shoulder and, all right, darling, let's get dressed for the symphony. Then I watched been watching the horror films, of course, in the month of Halloween. And I watched one that I didn't realize I had not seen. Old black and white. I think it was 1960. And it is Cat People. Which, of course, I believe 70s or 80s. I don't remember which. I haven't looked. There was evidently a remake, because that's the one I had seen. Bravo, come on. That's the one I had seen. But yeah, the psychology behind it was quite good, and then it is kind of entertaining to watch old movies, and it's like, wow, men really thought that was okay. And there have been so many things in my lifetime that, no. It's a case-by-case basis. Someone can say hello and make it clear that they are not a safe male to be around. For most women. Come on. Like the sort of thing is like, if I had a teenage daughter, wouldn't allow him in the same room alone. You missed your bush. There you go. No pull. Bravo, you need to potty. No pull. Buddy, we're not going down the hill. No. Do you need to potty? You need to potty. We're not going down there. Bravo. There you go. Good. So anyway, but seeing this one, if you ever watch Cat People, between her husband and, okay, come on, and the psychiatrist. I mean, sleazy. Her husband, not so much, but her psychiatrist, total sleazy behavior. So we don't mind when he dies. Come on. Bravo. He even makes it clear at one point that he has the power to get her husband to sign a piece of paper and she will be committed until he decides otherwise, which was true for so very long. Don't know how true it still is. We act like these things just disappear overnight. If history teaches us anything, it's that nothing disappears. It just morphs. Come on, humans are humans. And we always find a way to be awful to one another. Very disappointed that Thursday, with my red bag out with my item to be picked up, mail carrier did not pick it up, did not leave me any mail. Friday, because I had to get someone to go drop it off for me, because I have it ready to go, of course. Had to get someone to drop it off for me. And then so Friday, I decided to put the red bag out again with nothing but an envelope that contained a note on the outside. Okay, sniff away. And a snack bar on the inside. Bravo, sniff away. For the mail carrier. And left it in the red bag. And mail carrier still did not do anything, inspect anything. So today I'm going to ask what I need to do, because I have 3 different carriers that swap out, and what they recommend I do to see that my mail gets picked up. And that's one of those things. U.S. Postal Service, getting bailed out so many times, I get a little bit kooky about, because they have some of the most wasteful practices. Okay, for instance, mail truck goes by here every single day. Usually stops every day unless I put out my red bag in the hopes of making them stop and indicating that I have a pickup. But anyway, that's another deal. So anyway, they stop almost every day. However, if I print my shipping label and schedule a pickup, it costs $17.99 for them to come do a pickup. Guess how much it costs for me to do the same thing with UPS? In many cases, it's free. And otherwise, I believe it's $5.99. So, I mean, did they even check the market whenever they made that decision? It's just... Or how about it just benefits you if I choose to use your service, period. And you're going to be there anyway. Why would you charge me anything? Oh, well. Hold on. Hey, cuteness. You have a smile today? Nope. Nose is still going.